This edition of PewterPirates.com brought to you by House of Brews Tavern and Grill. More than beer, House of Brews gives you great food and always great fun. And speaking of food and fun, we'd like to thank our co-title sponsor, Sea Dog Brewing Company. Its Clearwater location and its Treasure Island Brewery by the beach boast the exclusive combo of giving its patrons a New England brewery complemented by a Gulf-inspired menu. Yes, we appreciate our title sponsors, and we appreciate you logging on to PewterPirates.com. Well, it's a special day here at One Buc Place, special for everybody inside this building, and potentially special for Buccaneer fans moving forward. New head coach Bruce Arians has signed, he's sealed, and time will tell if he could deliver. But I got to say this, it's the most buzz surrounding the hiring of a Buccaneer head coach, possibly since John Gruden. Here's our menu and our expanded special on the hiring of Bruce Arians. I have a one-on-one with the new Buccaneer head coach. We talk about why he is attracted to this job, Jameis Winston, and his plans for the Buccaneer defense. Jason Light, of course, very familiar with Bruce Arians. He'll talk about what he loves most about his new head coach. And, of course, Bruce Arians has a lot of great catchphrases, but his biggest one, we'll break it down, why he likes to use it and the origins of it. PewterPirates.com's special surrounding the Bruce Arians hiring. It's next. Welcome into a special edition of PewterPirates.com. It's the arrival of Bruce Arians here as your next Buccaneer head coach. This franchise needs something to turn it around. They haven't won a playoff game since 2002. They haven't made the playoffs since 2007. A lot of people inside this building are banking Bruce Arians is the man for the job, and I had a chance to catch up with him one-on-one after his opening press conference. We are pleased here on PewterPirates.com to welcome the 12th head coach of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Bruce Arians. Welcome to Tampa. And I knew it had to take something special for you to get back into coaching. What really attracted you to this job?
Well, ownership first. Great ownership, family first, and a general manager I know and respect. And when you have those two things, and we also had a quarterback that I really like, my coaches were available. So every day it looks like more stars got aligned, and I got more and more excited. Can't wait to get started.
Jameis Winston, you knew him way back when. I mean, can you imagine, reuniting with him in this fashion all these years later?
Oh, I'm looking forward to it. I mean, I showed him the Super Bowl ring way back when he was a youngster, and it made an impression on him, and I can't wait for him to put one on his finger.
The way that he works and the ability he has, I mean, the quarterbacks that you've touched, how excited are you to see, the potential he has and you can bring that out of him?
Oh, really excited. And we're going to have two great coaches working with him, Clyde Christensen and Byron Leftwich. So he'll be well coached. I want him playing smart, not scared. And no, I can't. Like I said, I can't wait to get started.
To bring in this kind of staff, especially Todd Bowles, with this defense that I know you want to make some moves in the offseason, what do you see defensively moving forward with this football team?
Attack, don't sit back. We're not a sit back. We don't sit back in anything, offense or defense or special teams. We're attacking all the time.
The final question, you've answered a lot of questions today. I know you're the quarterback whisperer. Does that work for the media too? I mean, can you whisper me any advice at all?
No, brother, you're doing good.
I'm all right?
Yeah, you're doing good. That's the best advice I can tell you. Okay. You're doing good.
Okay, no whispering with the media. Welcome to Tampa. I appreciate your time.
Thank you, baby.
Bruce Arians has a great track record as a head coach. He also has a great track record working with the media. It was great meeting him here at One Buc, his first day on the job. We're just getting started in our coverage of Bruce Arians' press conference and first day here at One Buc Place. Coming up next, we'll talk to a guy who's very familiar with Bruce Arians, General Manager Jason Light, who will work with him here in Tampa and has worked with him before in Arizona. His thoughts on Bruce Arians coming up next. There are a lot of neighborhood bars, but there is only one.
House of Bruce!
It's now better than ever, freshly remodeled with a new U-shaped bar, where it's clear everybody's having fun at the
House of Bruce!
Armed with a full liquor and wine selection, House of Brews houses a large selection of brews. But come on, this place is more than brews. The food takes it to a whole different level. A fresh daily scratch menu serves up a wide variety of favorites, leaving customers always satisfied at the
House of Brews.
Not your average neighborhood bar. Oh, it's so much more. Welcome back to PewterPirates.com's coverage of the hiring of Bruce Arians. Now, Bucs general manager Jason Licht, very familiar with Bruce Arians. We all know that. They worked together in their Arizona days. But when Dirk Cutter was fired, Jason Licht knew the 4 qualities he wanted in his next head coach: command of the room, a proven track record, swag, and the it factor. Well, Licht knows when it comes to Arians, check, 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 and check. Yeah, there's no doubt he likes his new head coach, somebody he's very familiar with. But when you talk to Licht, it's tough to really describe why he loves him so much.
The magnetism that he has, and it's everybody wants to really, really do their best for him, but he's such a loyal guy to the people that are loyal to him. And these coaches, like he said, all have experience with him, but they have experience with him for a reason, because they were trustworthy guys, they work hard. If there's a guy that's not pulling his weight, that's not rowing the same way, Bruce wouldn't want him on board, or they'd go overboard. So, you can't really, as much as I want to try to explain it, you can't. He's just got it.
Yeah, Jason Licht, when he began the press conference, said he was trying to think of the perfect word to describe his new head coach leading up to the presser, and really all he could come up with, he's a good friggin' coach. Well, that kind of describes Jason Licht's feeling towards Bruce Arians. We'll see if he backs him up in the years to come. Well, we know a lot about Bruce Arians, great offensive mind, great with the media, players coach, but very firm. But we also know he's very colorful as well, has a great catchphrase when it comes to taking chances. We'll outline that catchphrase and get the origin of it when we return here on PewterPirates.com. Now, you want a drinking and dining experience like no other in Tampa Bay? Well, Sea Dog Brewing Company is the place for you. Its Treasure Island location gives its patrons a beautiful waterfront view with 6 brand new boat slips and more to come. This Sea Dog location has a great selection with local brews, all made in Clearwater, and the specials. You have daily happy hour Monday through Friday from 2 to 6. Mug Club Monday features $6 mules. Taco Tuesdays are always popular, but don't pass up the $9.99 fish fry Thursdays. And on the weekends, enjoy a Sea Dog Brewery Sunday brunch by the beach. To check out Sea Dog Brewery at Treasure Island, 9610 Gulf Boulevard, Treasure Island, Florida, 727-954-7805. Our coverage of the Bruce Arians hiring continues here on PewterPirates.com. Now, we've outlined many things about the new Buccaneer head coach in this show. Of course, why he took the job, his thoughts on Jameis Winston. And we know this, a big reason he took the job, too, so many weapons on this Buccaneer offense, which kind of really plays to Bruce Arians' strength of taking chances. One of his biggest catchphrases is no risk it, no biscuit. But where did that phrase come from?
I can never remember which coach said that to me, but I kind of live life that way. You know, I try to hit every par 5 and 2, and I put a lot of balls in the water. But if you don't try to hit it, you're never going to hit it. And I want to reach for greatness. If you don't reach for greatness, you'll be average the rest of your life. It's just the way I've lived my life. And probably way too many riskets, but we got a few biscuits, so.
Great stuff from Arians. He's very media friendly. We look forward to many colorful press conferences in the months and weeks ahead. Well, that wraps up our coverage in this PewterPirates.com special of Bruce Arians' opening press conference. But for more, you got to listen to our podcast here on PewterPirates.com. Myself, along with Roy Cummings and esteemed producer Justin Thomas, give you a few extra bucks, a few extra takes on your Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We will have that the entire offseason moving forward. Well, I'd like to thank our title sponsors, House of Brews and Sea Dog Brewing Company. I'm Mike Neighbors for PewterPirates.com. We will see you down the road very soon.